We find ourselves at the foot of the Rockies, Denver, Colorado, for this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Today, it's a Week 9 matchup, and we are all set to go, as it'll be the Shamrocks of Houston taking on the Denver Broncos. The first 2 months of the regular season down. What will the final 2 bring us as we're off in Week 9? And you combine a big leg with a mile-high air, there's the outcome. This will sail out of the end zone for a touchback. Play clock down to 2, and we get a signal and a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here. In this first quarter. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. They'll start this drive out on the ground. He'll work his way up the middle for a gain of about 4, 2nd down.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
Ball at the 40 here for 2nd and 5.
Here we go. 18, what's up?
Stroud sets up the play action. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. 12 yards there and a 1st down.
They talk about mobility on quarterbacks all the time. Here's where it really pays off. Able to move, evade, and is accurate throwing on the run and picking up a 1st down.
Now Stroud. He'll be brought down by the Broncos. It's a sack. Protection certainly going to need to be a bit better here on 2nd and 16. Stroud. Throwing right, and that's complete. And this is going to be another 1st down as they'll make the tackle at the Broncos 37. A gain of 18 and a new set of downs. So a 1st and 10 now in Denver territory at the 37-yard line. Stroud off the play fake. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And he gets it down a yard or 2 shy of the 30 before he's out of bounds. He'll get 5 out of the scramble. It's 2nd down.
I think the defense surprised him there with that blitz on 1st down, but give him credit. Stayed cool under pressure and still found a way through the extra rushers for positive yardage. Well done.
From the 32-yard line now, here's 2nd down and 5.
19 taxi. All right. Ready? Hey, uno more.
Throwing now is Stroud. And he floats one there, incomplete. When you look at this Bronco defense, they come into this one rounding out the top 10 in the 10 spot against the run.
Now if they could just get their pass defense in line, this unit would be really, really strong. And remember the conversation with the defensive coordinator? He wants them to rush the passer better. He wants to see the quarterback on the ground. They've got to create some sacks.
And he said it starts early and often. We'll see if they can get to him.
Here we go.
Play action. Stroud now. That is caught. And this is going to be another first down as they'll make the tackle at the Broncos' 20-yard line. Stroud looking to change the play.
Why, Tony?
Back to throw now on first down. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And they work this near the 5. He'll be stopped at the 6. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first.
A lot of precision being shown on this opening drive. They've been methodical. They've been crisp. And as a reward, they're going to be set up with an early first and goal.
18. What's that?
The throwing again is Stroud. And he will find his man on the outside. And he takes his down to about the 2 before going out of bounds. And forget about the run to set up the pass. They're just coming out throwing.
Forget trying to set anything up. They feel like they have the advantage. They feel like they have the matchups, and they're just attacking right now.
Yep, going to the air on the opening drive. From the 2 now, second and goal.
Here we go.
Now, quick throw there, going to be batted away and incomplete.
How about that? Red man coverage and decided to test him early. But they proved up to the task and forced the incompletion.
Big play coming here. It's third and goal.
Now, what's that? 118. What's that?
Again, it's Stroud. And got his man. It's caught. Touchdown, Houston. Noah Fant, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Shamrocks will jump on top with the game's first score here this afternoon. Evan McPherson for the extra point. He hasn't missed an extra point all season, and he won't miss this one either, and it's 7-0. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. Oh, a dangerous return man showing it here. And he'll return this one all the way out of the other side of the field.
Well, you gave up the first touchdown of the game, but how about the response? Big-time return. Now it's their chance to try and put points on the board.
Now it's Nix. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. Give him 14 yards there and a Denver first down.
Defense gives up a touchdown on the opening drive. Offense, you got to want to get out there and get those points back right now.
And that's a sharp throw there to get this drive off to a good start. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Now the Central Florida product, it's R.J. Harvey. And they're going to stop it right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10. The Broncos at 4-3, a game over 500. Now, they were losers last time out, trying to turn things around here in this one.
And it always helps to have a home crowd behind you, giving you encouragement as long as you give them something good to cheer about. So you know they just want to come out and play well for their faithful, and I expect them to do just that.
Ball at the 33, 2nd and 9. On play action, here's Nix. Man open, he's got it complete to Cortland Sutton. And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down.
First and 10 at the 15-yard line.
Harvey now on 1st and 10. And he is into the end zone for a Denver touchdown. R.J. Harvey, his 7th rushing touchdown of the year. And the Broncos respond to that opening drive touchdown with one of their own. Will Lutz on for the point after. It's up and good. So these teams match touchdowns here in the first quarter, and we're tied 7-7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And he will make it to the 20-yard line and no further.
First down and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated, they both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Second and 7.
Here we go. 18. What's up?
Here's Stroud. Now he'll tuck this and run. Going right side here, and that's complete. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. 13 yards on his first catch. It's a first down as well. These two teams all tied after one. Ready for the second quarter, and it's our visitors with the football as they've got it with a 1st and 10. Stroud looking to throw. And the Broncos get there and take him down. Now following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a 2nd down and 17. Stroud, he's going to audible to something else. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. This is Fant on the short completion. It's going to be a nice pickup, but he also takes a pretty good lick at the end of that one.
Let's not quibble about the gain there on second down. That was a positive play because that was a take-what-you-can-get situation. Got out to the tight end. Now it gives him a much better opportunity to convert on third down.
Here now at third down and 8.
Here we go.
As Stroud now to throw. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Now that's a good bounce back after giving up a touchdown on the opening drive. Just one first down permitted and then out. Obviously no loss of confidence with that defense, and now they get to turn it back to their offense.
And this is going to hit the goal line and continue on into the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 20-yard line.
It's your money, y'all. I put money down on all of us, on my people now, on what I love. Boom, baby, we run it down. Yeah, the minute the sun is up. There's no rest to my shut it down.
Denver offense at the line, ready to go. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you've scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around.
Nice job by the defense figuring that play out and holding it to a short game, but I don't think the offense is going to be daunted. They actually accomplished their goal there. Now they've got them aware that they can throw a screen at them, maybe to slow the pass rush down a little bit, and they can throw it downfield.
Nick's going to give to Harvey. And they're able to get this one across the 35. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
That's good for Broncos. First down.
On 1st down, back to Harvey. And not able to break away this time as they're going to stop him right around the line of scrimmage. Brought down on the play by the linebacker, Christian Harris.
Second and 10.
Now it's 2nd and 10.
7-yard line.
Oh, my set. Go, 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 go.
To throw is Nix. He'll get this out wide here to McCaffrey. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead.
That's a good job there by the corner. We do talk about this a lot, that a lot of corners see their job as simply covering receivers. Tackling isn't everyone's thing. But in this case, he came up quickly and made a nice, sure tackle.
From the gun on 3rd down, it's Nix. He sets to fire deep. He's got a first and maybe more. And all the way home for a Broncos score. Devon Vele, 59 yards. And the Broncos have taken the lead. Lutz good on the extra point. And that makes the score 14-7. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going.
Here we go.
That 7-0 lead of theirs short-lived as they've now given up 2 straight touchdowns to fall behind by 7.
Yeah, but no cause for discouragement here. Yeah, they've fallen behind, but haven't they proven that they can go down and score? So what was the formula to get them down there the first time? Get back to something close to that, and maybe they can get this game tied up.
Here's a 2nd and 5. Quick throw by Stroud, complete out wide. And, he takes a shot at the end of that play.
I like watching the wide receiver screen because it's a real teamwork play. Because guess what? The guy catching the ball, he'll get all the credit. But how about the people up to block in front of him? Either fellow receivers or offensive linemen. That makes that play a really nice timing play, and sometimes it can break big.
We've hit the 2-minute mark of the second quarter, 14-7. And they'll send the tight end in motion here. Now the Broncos going to use the second of their timeouts. So that means they're down to one remaining here as we head toward halftime. A shotgun snap to Stroud. This is Fant on the short completion. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. They get 14 on that one. Good for a Houston first down.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space, and it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
Look hot.
Stroud to throw it. And this will be well too low for him to bring in. It's incomplete.
And not a common sight, at least on this drive. A momentary setback, though, for this passing game that has been moving well this series. Good thing for them, though. Still 2 more downs to connect and try and pick up another first down.
Now the Broncos will use their third and final timeout as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play. Stroud will look to throw once more. That is taken in by the tight end Fant. And he's in. Touchdown, Houston. Noah Fant with his second touchdown here in this first half. And the Shamrocks are an extra point away from drawing level. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And we are tied at 14. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. A long drive last time out for this offense, Charles. If you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end zone, marched it down the field, and a lot of that was through the passing game.
And, partner, as a former defensive back, I'm having almost a physical reaction watching what's happening right now. But let's give credit where it's due because they've done an excellent job moving the ball through the air. Secondary getting picked apart pass by pass. Obviously, they need to make some adjustments there on the back end.
Yeah, because offensively, we know that they're not going to be shy about throwing that football. The big play to start him out has him at the 45 already. Quickly completed to the right flank. And they'll get this just to the 47, 1-yard gain.
The goal of a wide receiver screen is get enough blockers in front to create a wall and let him pick his spot to run the football. How about the defense there, swarming to it and not allowing that to happen? Did not let him get downfield.
Second down and 8.
Bombers.
To throw, here's Nix. That's caught inside the 20. And he'll finally be taken down, but he gets inside the Houston 20.
First and 10 at the 15-yard line.
Nix to the air. Got a man right side. It's McCaffrey. Calling a gain of 3 on the play. And it's second down.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
His pass caught at the 4. That leads us to a 1st and goal. It's a pickup of 8.
1st and goal at the 4-yard line.
McCaffrey diving for the end zone, and he'll get there. Touchdown. So, Charles, that's 3 touchdowns on 3 drives, and it's just been an offensive barrage so far.
Great word, partner, using barrage right there. I'm going to add another word if you don't mind. How about perfection? No surprise that they're leading right now. Absolute dominance throughout this ball game, and no signs of slowing down.
After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback. Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. And with them trailing, there is still enough time to try to string a few plays together and maybe get into field goal range. And they'll go play action here with Stroud. He's going to air one out. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
That's some good closing speed there defensively, because that looked open for a minute. But that's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up, converged on his man, and broke the play up.
Here's 2nd and 10. Stroud wants to change it up with an audible. And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. Well, they get to Stroud, nowhere to go, and he goes down. Now another timeout called for by the offense, as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in this first half. 3rd and 19. Back to throw. Here's Stroud. He'll try and do this himself. And incomplete on the deep ball. Now the offense will burn their 3rd and final timeout. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward. On is the punter Townsend as he gets this one away. This is taken around the 12. Call that one an even 60 yards, 6-0. And control of the football switching hands with very little time remaining until the half. Denver offense at the line, ready to go. And with 8 seconds on the clock, really not a lot of time to try to put anything together. They'll indeed start on the ground to run that clock. And he's able to get this one up to his 30 before he's out of bounds. Just what you want on a first down run. Call it 8 yards. And it's 2nd and 2.
You know what really fires up offensive linemen? When the guy that is carrying the ball behind them can create his own space and break a tackle along the way.
A final shot before break. Nix. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Broncos with a lead, and they will be receiving this kickoff here as quarter 3 is underway. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. As this offense takes the field to begin the opening drive of the second half, Charles, remember that first half, good through the air and really all around an outstanding offensive performance.
Absolutely. They've reached the end zone several times. The passing game working awfully well, and most importantly, partner.
Yeah, they went to the tunnel with a lead. They come back out with that lead.
Absolutely. NFL coaches, we know they're perfectionists in a lot of ways, but they had to like what they saw in that first half.
2nd and 10.
Almost set. Ready. My name is Hunt. Shanahan.
Off the RPO, he completes it. Yeah, he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. A gain of 28 yards there and give them a first down. And defensively, they were in zone coverage there. Do you have to be a little careful? You're losing playing against a good quarterback like he is to not play too much zone?
Yeah, you have to be careful about how much time you're giving up. I think it's a good point you just brought up. So maybe if you still want to play zone, you go to a zone blitz scheme. And you can drop anyone out of your defensive front. Defensive end, defensive tackle. It doesn't matter. You just exchange someone to bring more pressure towards the quarterback and still try and cover downfield.
Defensively, celebration time because they finally forced an incompletion. He was perfect throwing the ball to that point.
Yeah, but from his viewpoint, they didn't force the incompletion. He just missed. That's how hot he is right now, and that's how he wants to continue to throw the ball.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Throwing Nix. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
I think he's as fine with that incompletion as a quarterback can be, in all honesty. He avoided his first sack of the game, and he did have a chance of connecting for yardage, just unable to on that throw.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Nix looking to throw again. And now another one thrown incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time.
For the Broncos field goal. A 54-yard attempt.
The kick by Lutz is good. So that, Charles, a season long right there.
And you know who's really excited about that? The special teams coordinator, because he's the one who has to tell the head coach in pregame, this is where we trust him from. This distance, he can hit it, and he repaid that trust by knocking that one right through.
And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27. Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. And their deficit a little wider now than it was at halftime following the field goal a moment ago.
But the goal is still the same because you know they want to come out, establish a rhythm in the second half, and get going. Make no mistake about it, though. Kicking field goals, not in their game plan. They need to get the ball in the end zone.
He'll be brought down by the Broncos. It's a sack. They'll wind up losing 3 there on the sack. Good pressure, and it's 2nd down.
And this dominant defensive performance continued on that play. This poor quarterback has not received the protection he needs and has had to pick himself up off the turf far too often.
Following the sack, they'll try to change their fortune here on 2nd and 13. Stroud working out of the gun. And a dangerous throw there as that's knocked down and incomplete.
The quarterback got away with one there. Looked like he was in line for a pick, but instead it's knocked harmlessly to the turf.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. Now Stroud. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they reach the 50.
First down, Houston.
Stroud sets up the play action. Looking for Cooper, that's complete. He'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. The catch and run pays off for 29 yards.
A couple of first downs right in succession, and this is an offense that can really use a good drive, and they're off to a fast start here.
All right. Why Tony? Tony. Hey, south.
Again, it's Stroud. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. That's going to be brought in by Higgins. And he's in. Touchdown, Houston. Elijah Higgins, his first touchdown on the year. And the Shamrocks are back within a score. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And that cuts the lead to 3, 24-21. So just a 3-point game now as they send this one away. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24.
At their own 24-yard line.
Denver offense at the line, ready to go. Pretty important third quarter drive for them. Momentum has sort of shifted the other direction after that last touchdown as they nurse this small lead. Taking it right down Broadway. He's on his way. And all the way home for a Broncos score. R.J. Harvey with his second touchdown of the game, number 8 on the season. And the Broncos are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Lutz with the extra point. And his guys will take a 10-point lead. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. And his guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line.
At their own 20-yard line.
Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. Right now, Charles, it just feels like they're trying to keep pace. They did score the touchdown last time out, but they still trail by double digits here. We'll see if this offense is once again up to the task.
Yeah, and I think that after the last drive, they've got to be pretty revved up, don't you think? Everything they were doing was working pretty well. They go back out there with the same mindset, play at the same tempo and the same pace. Still a lot of time left to make something happen in this one.
Oh, man. Nike taxi.
Throwing now is Stroud. To the right side and intercepted. Picked off by Roquan Smith. And he'll return it to the 24-yard line.
And, Brandon, this is a real nice job defensively of getting inside a quarterback's head and figuring out, okay, where's he going with the football? Because you can make an educated guess defensively. Not all the time, but sometimes. And when you're right, you've got a decent chance of coming away with the football.
Now it's Nix. They'll set up the screen to McCaffrey. A good convergence there defensively, only a yard, and it's second down.
Good reactions there defensively. That screen was a little slow in developing, and they shut that one down with little gain.
From the 23, here's a second down and 9. McCaffrey running up the middle. And nowhere to run on the interior of that defensive line. He'll get back only to the line of scrimmage. 1 yard and now no yards. Have them looking up at a 3rd and 9 situation. They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first. Here's Nix. Oh, that's into double coverage and intercepted. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. So potential momentum shifter there, working with a 2-score lead, 3rd quarter, but that not the smartest of throws.
I would agree with you on that one because this game is still very much in the balance. It felt pretty one-sided to this point, but now if these guys can turn this turnover into points, things could start getting a little more interesting.
And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on 1st down, but he couldn't reel it in.
Zone coverage there, and they were playing deep. That makes it obviously a little bit harder to run by guys. And that time, there's not much of a window to get the ball in there, and it winds up incomplete.
Stroud. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
They have to like what they've done defensively here at the outset of this drive. They forced a couple of incomplete passes, bring up a 3rd and 10. Don't be surprised to bring a little pressure on this snap.
In motion, the tight end. Here's Stroud. He's going to float this one deep right side. And unable to connect, incomplete. Give them credit, they took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down. They bring their punter out there now as he's on to punt for Houston. Pulled in at the 24. Not a big deal on that one, just your everyday 67-yard punt. And the Broncos take over, 1st down and 10. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you, and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this 3rd quarter. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. This a 2nd and 8. Now they'll change things around before the snap. They run straight ahead with Harvey. It's a 4-yard pickup there, and it leaves them with 3rd and 5.
And this is the worry because sometimes you get a little too predictable in spots like this. You know you're going to run the ball, but they know you're going to run the ball as well. And now you look up and you're staring at an important third down.
And this offense on third down today, just 1 for 3 thus far. This will be 3rd and 5. This is out quickly to the right. And he maybe makes it back to the line of scrimmage. That's it. They call it a loss of a yard there. And that's going to make it 4th down. And here now the punter Fox as he sends this one away. He'll return it from the 6. That time, 57 yards the official distance. And the offense will come back out deep in their own territory. Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. Their defense was able to force the punt. That's the good news. But this is still a 2-score game, and they need points on this drive and in a relatively quick manner.
That was well played, but that was also an example of a corner who understands his coverage, realized he had support behind him, and could be a little more aggressive in the shorter zone, and did exactly that, knocking that pass away.
An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Stroud looking to throw. And he's going to go down. Back at his own 5-yard line. It's a sack. Yaya Diaby able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon. Facing the prospect of a punt from their own end zone, they need some cushion. Let's see what they can do on 3rd down. And Stroud now to throw. Looking deep downfield. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Talanoa Hufanga. And he's going to get this one to the 23-yard line. If you combine last week and this week, he's got a hat trick going because he had 2 interceptions a week ago.
He's seeing the ball so well and understanding where receivers are and positioning. I mean, just watching him work with such great technique and paying it off by actually catching the ball when he has a chance, he's helping his team in a huge way.
Out of the gun, a run with Harvey. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down. Got to figure now, after getting that turnover, they're just going to be happy to keep the ball on the ground, right?
This is where covering the football, taking care of the ball, all the ball security terms that have ever been used, they come into play for the guys on offense right now. Just take care of it, and they've got a good chance, and then they end up winning this game.
And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. It's a really nice 15-yard pickup, and now it's 1st and goal.
Partner, I like that they're staying aggressive on offense because, to me, this drive is what is known as a put-away drive. You score here, that might put this one to bed. I like the fact that they're playing with confidence and not playing with fear.
44.
They'll try to run with McCaffrey. And from the 9, they get this to the 5-yard line. Now, defensively here, we're going to get a timeout. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the 4th quarter. And the ball smack dab on the 5-yard line. Here's 2nd and goal. Up the middle, it's Harvey. And he's going to get him about 3 yards closer. He's down to about the 2. And now whistles blow here. Play has stopped, and we're going to get a timeout. That's going to be their 2nd. They'll be left with 1 more plus the 2-minute warning, and we'll be back. Well, they'd really like to make the short field pay off. We'll see if they can, but this is 3rd and goal. On the ground, McCaffrey. And the pressure gets to McCaffrey as they stop him short of the line to gain. And play is stopped here. Timeout. It's the defense calling the timeout here. That will be their 3rd and final stoppage as they'll only have the 2-minute warning now remaining. I guess not content to get another 3 here late. They'll try to add 6 more as they go on 4th and goal. Oh, they'll run the option right. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Denver score. Bo Nix keeping it himself from a yard out. And the Broncos look like they're going to get back in the win column as they extend their lead here this 4th quarter. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off.
In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got done. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover if they want to try and put points on the board.
Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. Well, this game, it has had no shortage of offense. They've been able to put up a decent amount of points on this side, Charles. They just have not been able to keep pace with the other offense they're going against here.
Yeah, that's a good way of pointing things out because now it's not a total loss because, as you said, they've scored some points, so there's some plays they can build on, moments where the game.
And this will be caught at the 30. And they finally bring him down, but he reaches the 16. A huge play there for Houston. 71 yards. A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone.
18. That's it. Button. 11. Hey, Uno Mars.
So it's our visitors with the football as we get you reset. They've got a 1st and 10 as they search for a late score.
Here we go. Hey, look at high. 19 Texas.
Play action. Here's Stroud. This will be caught just inside the 10. That'll go for a gain of 7. And it'll be 2nd down. Stroud out of the gun here. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. They intercept Stroud again. The 3rd. The ball comes out. But this will get out of bounds, so possession will stay the same. Looking at it from the defense's perspective, they could have really used the football to try to start eating into this deficit.
Yeah, because now possession's so crucial at this stage of the game. And when you've got an opportunity to hop on a turnover and you don't get it, you can feel the frustration all the way up here.
And the offense, they're living right now. Another bounce and break that goes their way. They work now on 2nd and 9.
A gain of a yard brings up 2nd and 9.
That one looks like he'll throw here. And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end. It'll go down as a gain of 6, and it makes it 3rd down and 2 yards to go.
They really love to get him into one-on-one opportunities, and this is one way. Work him out of the slot and create a mismatch. Who's going to cover him? Corner, safety, linebacker? He's got a way to beat all of those positions.
Now they'll audible to something else. Trying to run for it. Here's Hardy. And he's going to get the first down here as he's taken down at the 22. They're able to convert with a gain of 4.
I've got an idea. Let's skip racing to the airport at the end of this game. Let's go to the post-game press conference. I have a feeling that the quarterback of this winning team is going to be given a whole lot of credit to the running game and the offensive line.
Yeah, I was just going to say the offensive line, yes, carrying the ball has been key, but those guys up front, they've made a lot of space.
To throw is Nix.
He's got him in, complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. So this one will wind up a Denver victory, and they were spurred on by a strong performance in that fourth quarter as they held their opponents off the scoreboard.
Everyone wants to pitch a shutout for the entire game, but when you throw one in the fourth quarter, that tells everyone that you're getting stronger and dominance is starting to take over, right? The way that you close, the way that you finish, that gets preached to you from the time you're playing Little League football all the way up through, and they closed them out.